Good morning, everyone. I'm Veronica Lauer. I'm one of the supervisors at the Consolidated Post Office. You may have seen me at the Finance Winter delivering your packages. Today I'm here to address some reoccurring postal topics that can affect your mail service. And one of these topics is personal businesses. Now I'd like to remind everyone, business conducted through the APO to include official and personal mailboxes is strictly prohibited by the Department of Defense regulatory guidance. And we have seen various parcels being shipped with web-based logos. Pampered Chef, Herbalife, these are just to name a few. Now, running a business through the APO could result in a loss of postal privileges. So please, the staff judge advocate will be better able to answer your specific questions about running a postal business overseas. Next, the Postal Service Center only handles mail after it arrives to our facility here. The USPS considers our address as a New York address, so the military has a contract with the airline carrier to move our mail from New York to our overseas destinations here. And this means our local offices do not have any visibility of these items while in transit with the air carriers until they arrive to our postal facilities. Now, a plug for our postal service. We are the only garrison that has developed a system to offer individualized tracking capability and immediate email notification within a day of arrival to our facility. And we would like to encourage our patrons to take advantage of this wonderful service that we have. And what this means is you can opt out of the paper service. The little slips that you get, you can opt out. You can bring your phone or your tablet to us with the location of the
The fire department is conducting a test. The fire will be only a test.
Just one moment.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Thank you. So with the service, you can opt out of
That was all
receiving
planned, by the way.
With this, you can opt out of the paper slips. Just bring in your phone or your tablet, and you can print or write down the location of the package and maybe the last four of your tracking. That way we can just better move it along the line to get up there faster. Also, on note of the transit times, the USPS has changed their sorting facility to Chicago from New York. And then with this change, we have seen longer transit times for mail to arrive here, and it's up to 7 days. So you have 7 extra days up on top of that 1 to 2 weeks of getting the mail here. So, yes. So with that said, we encourage everyone to order your spooky Halloween costumes soon so they will arrive in time for the Halloween festivities. Now, going with the transit times, it is important to discuss delays with reference to the processing items that contain lithium batteries. And this is just the lithium batteries. Now, as many of you know, lithium batteries were restricted 2 years ago due to security issues in the airlines. The military, therefore, developed a solution to send these items through our registered mail. It goes up through Aviano. So with that, we want to inform customers that up to a 30-day delay is to be expected for the items containing lithium batteries because of this forced usage with the registered mail system. Because with Aviano, you know, they only have certain flights go out. So is that delay there? Now, we would like to ask the community's assistance to ensure mail security. We are mandated to allow only DoD customers and family members with valid ID cards to receive mail privileges. Therefore, the post office requires that personnel show their IDs not only to verify eligibility, but to accurately identify that the parcels are being distributed to appropriate personnel. So we hope for your understanding and cooperation when asked to show your ID. So try not to forget it in the computer, as we all have done before. Also, we've seen increased incidents in items not being properly addressed to patrons' CMR box. This is the packages that are coming to you. By regulatory guidance, we are mandated to confirm recipients through our postal system. So if there is a name change, a nickname commonly used on a package coming to you, or if you have additional family members that have not been updated in the system, items may end up being returned to senders because they are not properly annotated in our database. So if you have a new son or daughter that's come in and they're receiving mail, if they're not on there in our database, we don't know who they are, and we think that they might have been someone previously in the system. So please stop by the post office, just fill out a little form, and then we can update it in the system. Also, ensure that you are aware of prohibited or restricted materials. All outgoing mail is screened 100% by airport personnel, and items that are restricted will be confiscated by, and may also result in the loss of mailing privileges. And we all know some of these are the compressed air gases, like the aerosols, the deodorant in the can. Also, we have firearms. There's no firearms allowed, no parts of the firearms that can be allowed mailed, and also no vino. We are not allowed to mail wine through there. A more comprehensive list is located at the USPS website as well as on our Garrison webpage. Now, in order to reduce wait times and as a courtesy to other patrons, please prepare custom forms and other selective service documents in addition to wrapping and properly addressing packages prior to standing in the customer service counter lines. Also, we want to stress that if you're bringing a package up, the address has to be physically on the package itself, not just on the custom form, because we have seen some of these custom forms being ripped off in the transit times, and we want to make sure that it gets to where it's going. Now, the holiday season is around the corner, and I want to provide the community of our holiday mailing deadlines. Now, these are the deadlines that the USPS puts out to ensure our package is delivered to the U.S. address by December the 25th. So if you can see, December the 10th is the last deadline. In closing, I want you to know, out of all of European Garrison, we are proud to say we offer the most customer service hours. Starting November the 3rd, Ederle and Delden Post Office enter the holiday hours. And these hours are from Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. And also with these hours, we want to encourage people to make appointments if you have 5 or more packages that you want to mail out. That way we can get you in before we open to the regular customers during the day. When you do this, please, we ask that you, before you come in for the appointment, make sure all the packages are ready and the custom forms are ready to go so we can get you in and out as quick as possible. Also, the Ederle and Delden Post Office will be open an additional 4 days during the holiday season. These are the Saturdays that we're going to be open from 10 until 2. And if you notice, on December the 20th, that is going to be for package pickup only. We're going to have all of our mail clerks in the back making sure that all the packages are on the shelf and ready for you to pick up. And last, December the 24th is our Operation Santa Claus, and that is also going to be for package pickup only, because again, we want to make sure that everybody is getting their Christmas gifts.